Hi guys, Guy Kuchinani here of Let's Play Pokemon Crystal! In the last episode, I took on the third gym leader, albeit somewhat messily. And right now, it's Sunday, so I'm going to go ahead and take a visit to the Goldenrod department store before we leave this town, or city rather. And, oh, this is fun. Does this take us straight to the roof? Oh no, I guess we have to go up one more stair. But yeah, this is where you get the vending thing, oddly enough. You listen to the Wiki channel if you want? Yeah, we already know about this. But yeah, if you've been wondering where to find, fresh water and lemonade and soda, here you go! Yeah, they're pretty much the same as they were in Celadon. But yeah, it's the 5th floor, and you'll see this lady come here on Sundays, and if you talk to her with a Pokemon, your Pokemon is very attached to you. This move should be a perfect for a pair like you. And we get TM27, which is for return, which is probably the oddest named TM there is, like to me anyways. But just want to go ahead and show it off a little bit, at least, Yeah, return. It's an attack based on loyalty. Now, you can either get one of two TMs that have basically the same effect. The other one that you could get is called frustration. And the difference between the moves is that the strength of the move, they're both normal type attacks, but the strength of the move depends upon how much the Pokemon likes you. If the Pokemon knows return, then the more the Pokemon likes you, the more damage it will do. And the opposite is true with frustration. The more the Pokemon dislikes you, the more frustration damage will do. And, it'll be weaker with vice versa. So yeah, if you show the lady a Pokemon that really likes you, you'll get the return TM. If you show her a Pokemon that hates you or doesn't really like you all that much, you'll get frustration. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cut through the National Park again, because it's time to continue in this game, basically. So yeah, we've known about this little wiggly tree over here for a little bit. It's been blocking a 3-way intersection, and a major intersection too, connecting Violet City to Goldenrod to one other town too that we'll be getting to now. And the arena is still in the part of it, because I kind of need it for one last battle at least. But now that we have the squirt bottle, we can now finally do something against this tree. Oddly. It's a weird tree. Use squirt bottle? Yes. I don't use the squirt bottle. The weird tree doesn't like the squirt bottle. The weird tree attacked. I believe the squirt bottle, like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, they actually modeled it after a squirrel, which is adorable. But anyways, a rare one-time Pokemon, Sudowoodo, which is pretty much the first time we have one of these one-time things that isn't technically a legendary Pokemon. But yeah, and oh my god, Nidorina, are you really that weak? Or does Sudowoodo just have that high of a defense stat? Well, it wouldn't be too surprising, but you're wondering why I'm using Double Kick and it's being super effective against what should be like either a grass type or like some other weird Pokemon. And that is because of the first of the weird, odd things about Sudowoodo. This is actually a rock type. And oh, this might do a lot of damage. Oh, yeah, that's right where I need it to be. Where I should be able to survive this. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's scratch it. I think I can get a little bit lower. And that was a critical hit. Oh. God dang it, Nidorina. That's twice now you fainted. You're severely disappointing me. Alright, jeez. I start losing Pokemon in the last video, and now I'm gonna start losing Pokemon left and right, huh? Alright, but yeah, this is a Rock-type Pokemon. I never really understood that, especially because it actually learns a bunch of Fighting-type moves as well, so it's a Pokemon that looks like a Grass-type Pokemon, it's a Rock-type, and learns Fighting-type moves. And now comes the long fest of me throwing balls at it. Did I seriously just catch that in one ball? That has never happened! Alright, if a tree branch shakes when there is no wind, it is, Sudowoodo, not a tree. It hides from the rain. So that was why it reacts to the squirt bottle, because, well, water is super effective against rock. Holy crap, though! I cannot believe I just did that with one Great Ball. I have never, ever done that with one ball, ever. Like, I'll waste, like, even Ultra Balls on those things. Jeez. I guess the game is making up for my terrible luck last time. Well, I'm not complaining. Alright, but yeah, that's very nice, actually. That's very good. Honestly, though, I really do want to try Sudowoodo one day, but honestly, I wouldn't really recommend it, mainly because it's not a very fast Pokemon. And I believe its special sets aren't really that great. I mean, yeah, it learns fighting-type moves, so it doesn't really need special sets, but special defense, especially, and rock types in general have weak special defense anyway, so... But it is a strange Pokemon. I do want to try it someday. I just don't really like using it. And I should note that the icon for the Pokemon is actually the wiggling tree if you put it in your party. But anyways, you actually want to talk to this guy right here, the guy who talked about failing to get the tree rid of, and he'll give you TM08 once you capture Sudowoodo or defeat it, which is for Rock Smash. It's the other TM move in this game that actually has an outside... Well, no, there's Sweet Scent too, so at least 3. But Rock Smash is another example, kind of along the lines of Headbutt. But basically, we're going to be finding some rocks later on in the game that we can actually interact with and break them apart. Or you can find Pokemon and items and stuff. But that's going to be for later. Anyways, now we are in this route. Use dig to return the entrance of any place. It's convenient for exploring caves and other landmarks. Hey, I guess that's where SM got that question for that one round. Anne and I are your names are Anne and Anne with an E. I mean, that's just like, now you're just purposely trying to troll people here. Anne and Anne, At least there are no double battles right now, so Nidorina can still get in some kicks. I'm probably not going to have Nidorina in for much longer, because I only really needed it for, well, the intention was to sweep Whitney with it, but we all know how that went. Although it did pretty well against the trainers, I have to admit. But, yeah, it's not going to be in my party for very much longer, so don't expect me to go rolling around with the Nidoqueen. I'm tempted to do that, but I don't want to have two Nidorinas in a straight project. Like, maybe if I do a 3rd generation or even 4th generation if they have Nidorinas in there. Well, they do, but, like, I can't remember where you can find them. And finally, after 19 levels, the Nidorina finally learns a Poison-type move. Not that I'm going to use it anyways. Oh, look at that, they had the Moonstone duo. I always preferred Clefairy. Mainly because of Metronome. Jigglypuff doesn't learn Metronome to my knowledge. Unless they have it in TM all of a sudden. Oh, and here it is! Oh, and Vice Grip. Oh, well, at least it was an offensive attack, but not a very good one because I believe it was a Bug-type move. Or normal, I can't remember which, and... Obviously, it didn't do much damage, so if there was a special attack, it didn't get into play here. A little too strong. Not really. Nidorina sucks. Well, in this game anyways, I don't know. Alright, Umbra. Get Umbra out. Because the next trainer we're going to be fighting is our 2nd Psychic of the game! Pokemon can't do a thing if they're asleep. I'll show you how scary that is. Hold on, buddy. Not until the next gym leader. Seriously, yeah. You might want to get some awakenings. Anyways, this guy has a Drowsy. I don't think I've shown this on the screen yet. You can catch these around Goldenrod. Well, Drowsy, yeah, I used this in the last Let's Play project because I didn't want to use Abra. That was a critical hit? Ah, shoot, he disabled it. Alright, I'm just gonna have to go the offensive route. And watch, this does only 2. Oh, man, it actually graced me with more than... It would have been more than 3. Holy crap, game. Damn, you're really being nice to me today. I lost. That's pretty sad. Well, you only have 1 Pokemon. Well, yeah, you already kind of know my feelings about Hypno, like Drowsy and Hypno. They're good Pokemon. I like them. I don't use them very often, but I like them nonetheless. Alright, let's put Poliwag back out in front because it's the fastest in my party, ironically. And we're gonna get interrupted with wild Pokemon. There's actually one last thing we can do with this tiny little route here. And yeah, if you're playing Gold and Silver right now, this is the first time you can capture a Growly. And they're, you know, at level with your Pokemon too, so... Not that I really need one. But... Oh, there's a guy over here too. I don't remember this. Oh, this is Sunny! Oh, shoot, the weekend people. I'm Sunny on Sunday, meaning it's Sunday today. I was sold to give you this if I saw you. And we receive a magnet. So yeah, the weekday siblings. That thing. What was it now? Oh, I remember now. Pokemon that knows electric moves should hold it. My sister Monica said it powers up electric moves. But yeah, basically, you'll find these sibling people like Monica, Tuscany, Wesley, Arthur, Frida, and Santos, all over Johto, and if you meet them all, you'll get items from them. Like the first one I could have had the opportunity to do that was back in the route before Union Cave. Frida actually frequents that spot, and then like the first route in the game you can find Tuscany there. And you know what? I know it's a bit of an accident, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it in order. Like, I'm gonna try and, like, the next one I'm gonna get is Monica. Because Monica Monday. But yeah, anyways, you can see these 3 apricorn trees here. A blue, a red, and a black. These are, of course, brand new balls that you can get if you ever go back to Azalea Town for Kurt. The blue one gives you the lure ball, which we've seen already before, but I didn't really get to show off. I think in this item here. Yeah, Nether. The red ball is for the level ball, I believe, where basically the Pokeball's chance of capturing a Pokemon is higher the higher your Pokemon's level is over your opponent. So like if you send out like a level 25 Pokemon, the level ball will be more effective against say a level 5 Pokemon than a level 10 or something. And of course the black one's probably the most important one out of the 3. It is the heavy ball, which has an increased chance of catching a Pokemon the heavier it is. So Pokemon like Onix, Miltank, stuff like that is very good to use. But yeah, now we're in Ecruteak City and I can't move. Oh yeah, it's this guy. Hi, I'm Bill. Who are you? Hey, I think you changed colors. I don't know. I'm honored you come at the right time. I just finished adjustments on my time capsule. You know that Pokemon can be traded, right? My time capsule was developed to enable trades with the past. And this is kind of them just basically saying that you can trade, like at this point in the game, you can officially trade Pokemon between the first generation, red, blue, and yellow, with the second generation, with 2 catches. 1, there cannot be any Pokemon that have any moves from the second generation, so like, what's an example? Rollout, because Rollout wasn't available in the last generation. And of course you can't send back any Johto Pokemon because it wouldn't work. But yeah, if you need that. Anyways, he's gonna go back out, and I'm actually go ahead and go and follow him back to Goldenrod City, because there's something very important that you can pick up at Goldenrod City when you're there. And this is hopefully gonna be the last time we have to go there for quite some time. Minus maybe 1 or 2 things. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go back to Goldenrod. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Alright, now I'm back here. It wasn't actually that long. But anyways, if you go back to Bill's house after you've talked with him at Ecruteak City, you'll notice that he's back here. And the reason why I deposited Nidorina was because he wants us to do a favor and take an Eevee. So yeah, once again we get a free Eevee. At least, well, pretty much it's at the same time, well, technically, because, well, no, you do have to go through a bit more in order to get to the 4th gym town in first generation. But yeah, we're going to accept his Eevee. So yeah, Eevee is a very useful Pokemon. In this generation, it can evolve to up to 5 Pokemon, the new ones being the Psychic-type Espeon and the Dark-type Umbreon. I've actually used Espeon before. Umbreon, I need to save that for another playthrough at some point, because I really do want to use that Pokemon. I'm not going to be using it for this project though, but anyways, to get it at level 20, and didn't mean to press up there. It does Tail Whip, Tackle, Sand Attack, blah blah blah. Fairly balanced stats, a little higher special defense. Honestly though, if you're going to roll with an Eevee in this project, you're going to have to do what I'm about to do right now. And that is, I'm going to be showing off the daycare center service. Like, just to really show it off how it works. Basically, what we're going to need is I'm going to need to get rid of one of my Pokemon. I'll go ahead and get Poliwag since I don't really need it at the moment. And now I'm going to go ahead and withdraw Ditto, because I need that thing. And I think I'll go ahead and show off Sudowoodo, since we only really got to see 2 moves of it. But anyways, here's Sudowoodo, the pure rock type. Its moves are actually pretty good. Rock Throw, which is a strong rock type move, and then Low Kick. Honestly, this would have broken the Whitney battle if we had it back then, but unfortunately you can't. And yeah, It actually has not as bad special defense as I remember, but its speed stat is just so ridiculously low that I don't know. I don't know if it's a tank, honestly, because I don't know if its HP that's high. But yeah, this is probably gonna be the last thing I do in this video. But yeah, showing off the daycare, yeah. So yeah, basically how the daycare works in this game, like I said previously, in the last game, all you could do was leave one Pokemon, and it would level up, basically. In this game, that mechanic still applies, however, you can leave 2 Pokemon out at the same time, and I love how they actually let you know what the genders are. But, and what's cool is that, if you leave 2 Pokemon next to each other, there's actually a chance that they'll produce an egg, and let's see how long it's gonna take. Daycare man. Oh! Shows interest in... Oh, yes! Oh, I'm glad to hear that. I love how Ditto's just a little Grimer blob thing. That means that the egg's not going to take as long as I thought it would. Alright. So anyways, now that I've shown off that, this is GuyChristian9 with Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. And in the next episode, bunch of random stuff, I think. And yeah, behind the scenes Pokemon effects. See you then, guys!